Let me ask you a question. Are you one of these people right now that maybe you don't have any money, you don't have any time, maybe you don't have the connections to be successful, or maybe it's just the wrong market for you? Well, one thing I can tell you is none of those things are true. The reality is you need to stop blaming other people and other things that really can't fight back and they can't defend themselves when it's really you. The biggest reason why maybe you're not getting success and you're not accomplishing what you want to accomplish is not any of these other reasons. See, I was taught early on that there's two ways to handle a situation. You can blame, you can have excuses, or you can be in denial. Or you can look at the other way. You can have ownership, you can be accountable, and you can take responsibility for your situation. Now, every time something happens, you have a choice that you can make. For example, let's say you have an appointment and you're late at the appointment because of traffic. You show up at the appointment and you say, "I'm sorry I'm late, traffic was horrible." Well, to me, that's blaming something that is an inanimate object. The reality is you should have said, "You know what, I'm sorry I'm late, I did not prepare correctly, this is on me." That's taking ownership and accountability. Many people talk about the environment around them. They talk about why they're not successful, but yet there are thousands of real estate transactions that happen every single day. I'm sure you see people, whether they're on social media, online, or just people that you know, that are actually doing transactions. They're doing deals, they are being successful. A lot of times we have a reason why it's justified. Well, they've been doing it for a long time. They have a lot of money. Again, you are blaming and you have excuses and you're in denial of the fact that you're not being accountable and you're not taking responsibility. So my suggestion is sometimes don't blame other things that can't fight back and they can't defend themselves. If you are not being successful, you have to stand up and say, okay, you know what, maybe this is on me. Maybe I need to be the one that actually says I'm doing something wrong, right? The reality is maybe your strategy that you have isn't the right strategy for the market that you're in. Maybe your goals are really not obtainable because you never actually sat down and wrote them out. I mean, 98% of the people out there don't even write their goals down, which means they're just dreams. So I guess my question to you is, do you write down your goals? Do you actually come up with an action plan to achieve those goals? Or do you just come up with some idea one morning on January 1st, and then you wonder if you'll hit that goal December 31st, and you've never actually done anything actionable to make that happen? And that's what a lot of us do. And it's easy to get into the blame game because 70% of our thoughts that go through our brain, our subconscious, are negative. So we have 1,500 words a minute that go through our subconscious brain, and 70% of those are negative. So for you to blame, have excuses, or be in denial, it's not really uncommon. I'm not gonna say it's not your fault because you can change that. You can change how you think, you can take responsibility, you can take ownership, and you can be accountable, and you will see a lot of things in your life change just by taking that action. It's very simple. I was taught early on that you can remove 3 words from your vocabulary. And I've talked about this in other videos. If you watch my videos, you'll see I talk about this in depth. But if you take out the word try, can't, and but from your vocabulary, those are what they call loser words. Those are words that people say that basically are essentially being losers. So you have to ask yourself, are you using those words? And I talk to people all the time, and I'll start writing down every time I hear someone say try, can't, and but. I try to do it. I can't do it. But this. Again, that's not being accountable, you're not taking ownership, and you're not being responsible. So just think of the words you say because that is your action items that you have. So again, there are a lot of reasons why people are not successful, but mostly it's in your head. So if you want to be successful, try thinking outside of what your 70% is thinking and think of what the people that are successful doing, and you'll listen to their words that they say, and you'll be surprised that a lot of us say the same type of words. We take the same type of action because it's a recipe. Being successful is a recipe. So is failing, and being a failure is a recipe. You make that choice, and a lot of that starts with the words you use and the accountability or the non-accountability that you have. So hopefully this helps. We'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Please make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel. And if this is relatable to you, leave me a comment. I'd like to hear from you.